This is Aliens, a prey encounter for the Amiga CD TV. I jest, of course, but there is some truth to this. Yeah, it's Prey, an alien encounter for the CD32, but it is basically a very simple game trying to backstory, not exactly copy Alien, as many games and indeed films, etc. did, but it does, owe itself a lot to that. And it came out originally for the CDTV, not the CD32, and it was basically ported across. Just really an intro made for the CD32, and I think that's about it, but I will give it a playthrough. Cover wise, let's have a look. I always say the same thing, it's a bit bland and blah blah blah, but back in the day that would have been a bit more of a knockout cover because the fractals, we've become used to technology these days, so yeah, the cover would have been good back in the day. Nowadays it's just fairly plain, and we're used to all these kind of fractal art and Vista Pro kind of stuff. Even then, no one's heard of Vista Pro. It's so old now, but back then it would have been quite breathtaking. On the back, brace yourselves, a lot of kind of alien-esque backstory to this. So Prey, an alien encounter. See if I line this up there. There we go. There's a situation on asteroid KG42. The mining colony air supply is being contaminated with poison gas, and the colonists have reported strange alien life forms. You have been sent in to evacuate the base. Can you rescue all the colonists before the base is overrun? As they run over, beep beep. Or will you become the prey? Prey, an alien encounter, is one of the first games developed purely for CD-ROM systems. That's worth collecting just for that. There are over 100 megabytes of in-game graphics and sound. Just feels so weird reading this in this day and age. Therefore, versions on any cartridge or floppy disk-based system would be impossible. Explore the base, fully rendered in 3D graphics, and listen to live radio communications as you progress through the game. Wow, a true Ridley Scott atmosphere. Graphics 86, Sound 91, Computer Magazine. Voiceover in 8 languages: English, Dutch, French, Spanish, Italian, Danish, Norwegian, and I'm lost. Svenska? Swedish, is that? I'm lost. I might have to edit that out. I was full of like Wally, but I think Svenska is Swedish. So yeah, the back is almost laughable in this day and age, but yeah, if that's true, we'll have to do some research as well and look that up. I mean, there are many games claiming to be one of the first CD-ROM games, but I know for a fact, obviously being CDTV, this came out even before the CD32, and being CDTV must have been before the Sega/Mega CD as well, so yeah, it pretty much probably was. I'll find this out for when I play the game, but over 100 megabytes of in-game graphics and sound. As we all know now, does that mean it's compressed down? And it originally was, because there were some floppy disk games claiming to have 20 or even 30 megabytes, and of course it's compacted down to disk. It may even just be on 3 discs, which Amiga discs were under 1 meg each, so it's just 3 meg. But if they mean actually, let's have a look. One giveaway is normally the CD itself. We'll just have a look over here in the light first of all. It's just under halfway full, so that's not too bad. So let's have a look on here, the manual. Now this really gives this away that it's just been ported from the Amiga CD-TV to the CD32, because the controls talk about up arrow and down arrow on your controller. So something has happened. We've kind of covered this, but it's slightly different if I remember. There we go. Something has happened on asteroid KG42. Contact has been lost with the colonists, and although faint life signs can be detected inside the base, they're not clear enough for us to beam up the survivors. Scotty, we are sending you in to rescue them, but beware. We have received reports of poison gas filling the corridor, so you'll have to move fast. It's causing hallucinations in the survivors. We heard garbled radio communications before we lost contact. Something about aliens. And the rip-off. Of course, we've scanned the asteroid for non-human life forms, and we've found nothing, so you're perfectly safe. Right, so how to play. Your task is to get to the medical section. See map. It's at the top there, middle top. Doesn't really look that big. I mean, this day and age, a game, especially when this came out, would have been maybe £50 or more. There could be more to it, but yeah, it's funny how the early games look so good, and then nowadays it's like that's it, that's the map, that's everything. Where was I? A refill oxygen tank. To rescue the colonists, you will have to manually check every room in the station. Well, that's not too bad. I could run through that in 2 minutes flat, surely. But I assume the game moves slowly. It does. It's it's a small update. Think Sewer Shark kind of thing, but on foot, so it's even slower. Remember, we're sending you in. Hold on a second. Right, remember we're sending you in. Now I've lost my place, that was silly. To rescue all of them. If you quit too early, then you'll be in deep trouble. Those people are relying on you. You'll be kept in constant radio contact. Keep your eyes open, and good luck. And just down here, can't really do it without the light catching it. Use the arrow keys on your CD controller to move around the station. Press red button to bring up your current status. This tells you how many people you have rescued. Blah 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 blah, blue button, blah blah blah, and then it says button A and button B. So it's not even adapted the manual for the CD32. It's just talking about the CDTV version and the up and down arrows as my fan on my laptop kicks in. So on the back as well, a little bit more about who made it at the top there. I have Video Creator as well. I'm going to give that a very good, I can't say playthrough, but creative session or two, because I like these early kind of make your own music videos, and I don't mean like the Sega CD Mega CD ones. I mean literally just make your own. So yeah, all in all, it's going to be a very simple CD-ROM game, but at least you could say it's from CD-ROM and it's designed for CD-ROM, whereas a lot of the CD32 catalogue was designed for disc and just ported straight over. So unlike the others, you could say, well, it was designed to be a slightly bigger game, and if it's true about the 100 meg, well, that's something, because a lot of games that were released on the CD32 were designed for less than 3 or 4 meg. So I did see it back in the day. I think my friend had it, have memories of it, but it will be hopefully fun giving this a go. And certainly it's a bit, not so much tongue-in-cheek, it takes itself quite seriously, but it certainly has a sort of alien vibe to it. So Prey, an alien encounter for the CD32, and if you can find it, for the Amiga CD TV.